Hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, my friends. What is going on? All right, so let's just take a look at this card. Y'all don't even know. Tommy blew it out of the park for this one, and I just want to let y'all know because I don't have Distress inks. I saw the colors that she used, and I was like, how am I gonna get the peach? How am I gonna get that pink? I don't have those colors. I use makeup. I use makeup to get that. So shout out to Tammy for pushing me into some creativity. I really enjoyed it. But today we're doing our day 8 card. Can you believe we're at day 8? Shout out to Tammy. All right. So our theme for this one is love. And as I'm saying, just remember, I'm not really going into detail just because I am doing this for someone. I think I keep on having to say that. And I'm filling mine with things for a fun Christmas gift, okay? So that's what I'm doing with mine. Now, like I say, you can do this personal, just for you, or you can do this for someone else. It doesn't matter. Either way, you're gonna have some fun. Now, our theme is love for today, and I just want to do a little layering cluster. Just want to do a nice little cluster for this entry here today, and that's what I'm fixing to do. So because I'm trying to use all my elements. I am trying not to let trying to leave anything back. That's what I'm doing. So I'm just layering things to see how I like it, and then I'll make a decision and glue them down. So I know for sure I want this here. There's no shadow of a doubt this is where this belongs, okay? So we know that's where that will live. I'm trying to figure out this corner because I want to cluster there. I kind of like that. Or I can do what I had before. No. So I like it like this. And then I will put the number there. I'm going to cut that little bit out. Oh no. I'm dropping everything. Alright, so I want to cut that bit out. So I don't have that white right there. It's a cute little pen with a tiny blade. And I'm just cutting out that negative space. And I don't know, I just feel like this one here, you need something. And I know I should have some, I think this paper works with it, so we're going to use that. But as I was saying, I know that I should have some diet. What's the name of that paper? Baking paper. I'm just trying to find that. Give us a second. I found it. Yeah, life will be complete now. I just feel like that's what we needed. I need to do some more though. Tell you that. Sorry for the shakes. And I'm just gonna crush it. And then I'm going to stick it down with some glue stick. And I'm going to, when I'm sticking it down, I'm just going to kind of crumple it still. Okay? So it doesn't dry flat and we lose all our wrinkles and crinkles and dimples and things that we put into our paper and thing. Alright. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. And crush it really finely. Just adjusting here. Give us a second. Making sure the light is adjusted, because sometimes, you know, the light looks a little bright. I'm going to do the same thing. We're gonna put some glue on our paper. As I sing what I'm going to do, you know, I realize sometimes people make fun of us. Oh yes, they do. Now, I do that a lot sometimes. Now, if you don't know me like that, that will be weird. That will be weird. But if you know me, you know that sometimes I do be singing. I'm not a singer, but I do be singing. And to some person, it's annoying, and that's okay. That's totally fine by me. But to some, you know, it's tolerable. And as we ponder upon, I cut off the number. How could I cut? I cut it off. So our scripture is 1 Corinthians 13, and we know love is patient, love is kind, love does not boast, and all of the wonderful things that love doesn't do. And I have been very fortunate. I don't think I have in the regard, because I've had persons wanting to tell me that, you know, stop singing, or don't do this or don't do that. And that's crazy to me, because love is patient, love is kind. Now, if you purport to love somebody, I mean, you would accept them flaws and all. Am I right or am I right? But sometimes we like the idea of someone. Now, I'm saying this in the context of if you're in a relationship, please don't rush into anything. Take the time to pray. Take the time to find out if this is really what you want to be doing. If you really want to spend the rest of your life with this person, if this person is patient with you, if this person is kind to you, if this person genuinely shows love to you. Because it makes no sense you run off and you get married to someone who doesn't love you. Just because love is patient, love is kind, love doesn't boast. No, it doesn't. Love should not hurt. No, it doesn't. If someone really and truly loves you, they will do what it takes to make you feel comfortable, make you feel welcome, make you feel wanted. Right? These are all the things that that person would do. Now, if that person isn't doing this, I'm not saying they don't love you, but I'm saying they don't love you. They may like the thought of you, they may like the idea of you, they might like you being in a relationship with them, but they don't love you. And it took me a while, because I almost was in a situation, you know what I mean? And it took me a gosh darn while to come to that conclusion. Now, sometimes I wonder, why did God allow me to go into that position? But I don't anymore. Why am I saying this? Because you know what? We have to live and learn. If you don't learn, you'll make the same mistakes twice. And some persons make the same mistake twice. Alright, now you've been through a particular, I should have used the glue stick. You've been through a particular thing, learn from it. Sometimes you go in a situation, instead of learning, you become bitter. Always look at life as, what can I learn from this, okay? And if you look at life like that, you'll learn a lot. When I woke up this morning and I thought, yeah, let's do today's card, I did not think that was something I wanted to talk about. But this is just one of the ways that I think we should talk about it, because it's very important. And sometimes we overlook that. As Christian women, sometimes we are single and we so desperately want to get married that we will settle for less than God called us to have. I'm not saying anyone is less than. Please understand. I'm not saying, but I'm saying sometimes we're in a season and we're like, everybody's married, everyone has a child, when am I gonna get married? What is God doing? Oh my God, why am I lonely? God help me, please. Right? How we cry and carry on. Like, God, don't you see me? I'm not married. Oh my gosh. Here's the thing. Sometimes God has you single. Sometimes God has you in that position because He's working on you. Because He needs to prepare you to be a wife. Or He's preparing your husband. Okay? And while you wait on that wife, and while you wait on the husband, work on yourself. Prepare yourself to be in union, to live with someone else, because it's not easy. It sure isn't. And it's very hard. Okay? Because sometimes we see marriage as this wonderful thing, and surely it is, but it's a whole ton of work. It's a whole ton of work. Sometimes I see persons having struggles and I'm like, do I really want to get married? But guess what? God gives us each what we can bear. Now, why am I saying all of this? I'm saying all of this to say, sometimes we see other persons and we envy them. Sometimes we say, why not me? Or especially if you like the guy, she's not fit for him, I was the perfect fit. All of those little things, But think about it. If you were the perfect fit, the Lord would have placed you with that person. Sometimes you are the perfect fit, but that person can't see it, or they're just hard-headed. It's just sad, right? Pray to the Lord, because surely He will answer you. Surely He will give you the desires Oh, I took this out and I didn't use it. He would give you the desires of your heart, okay? Because he wants to love you. He wants to give you all the nice things in this world that you deserve. He wants to give you the things he wants to, but sometimes we're not ready. Sometimes we're not ready. So in this season, if you're in the season of singleness, if you are desiring to have a husband, or if you're a man watching this, you're desiring to have a wife, for any reason you stumble upon this, it's not by chance. Okay, you're like, why am I watching this girl decorate this card? This is making no sense. But think about it. What are the qualities that you would like to have in a wife? What are the qualities that you would like to have in your marriage? Write those things down. Okay, that's number one. Number two, then you're going to ask yourself, if my wife has these particular qualities, what qualities do I need to possess? If my future husband has these qualities, what do I need to possess? Because a lot of times we dwell on, my husband needs to be this, my husband needs to be that, my husband has to have this, my husband has to have that. And in order for you to your husband to have all those things, you have to be in a particular position for him to see you and like you and want you. Because if he has all of those things going on, trust me, honey, if you're not in line with what he wants out of life, you guys will never meet. Okay, so if I say, I'm looking for some foam squares, if I can find them. Can't find them. Alright, so let's move on. If I were to say, I do have some squares, I don't know where they are. Okay. If I were to say, I want a husband who is super fit, who works out a lot, best believe Jay better be super fit and works out a lot. Or even if she's not super fit, she better be trying to work out a lot. Because 9 times out of 10, no super fit person, no offense, wants to be with someone who's overweight. I'm just saying, it's the truth. If you want a CEO, right? I'm just saying, you have to be in the mindset, in the frame of mind to know that that person is going to be busy. And that person won't always be available for you. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with that person working late? Are you okay with that person not being there all the time? Missing certain family events because he gotta work? Right? Are you okay with that? These are the things we really need to ask ourselves and be realistic and be honest, okay? In order for me to have this particular person in my life, what do I need to have? What are the qualities that I need to possess? What are the areas in my life that I need to work on in order to come into union with such a person? Right? Right. So, for whatever reason, we stumble upon this topic and we're supposed to be talking about love, it is still love, Think on these things if you're single. Think on these things if you're married. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love isn't arrogant. Love doesn't boast. I'm going to put this here. And I love the way this card turned out. Really love it. It's so cute. So adorbs. So adorable. So lovely. So lovely. I'm gonna put a whole reinforcement here. Oops, dropping my things. I'm gonna pull up my scripture and let us just read it together. just made sense. We had a pop or something. We have the white there, but let's just cover that baby up. It says, if I speak in tongues and not love, but not love, I'm a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I speak, or if I have perfect prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith so as to move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burnt, but have not love, I have gained nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It doesn't rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. For we know it in part, we prophesy in part. But when the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I thought as a child. I responded as a child. When I became a man, I gave up childish ways. For now we see in a mirror, but dimly. Now we see in a mirror, dimly, but then face to face. For now I see in a mirror, dimly, but then face to face. No. Now oh my gosh. Going again from verse 12. For now we see in a mirror, dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part. Then I shall know fully, even as I have been fully known. So now faith, hope, and love abideth. These three, but the greatest of all is love. Okay? Sorry about that. I just got flustered with the noise. It's 5:23 and my neighbor is leaving and their van is so loud. I just got flustered there. Alright, I'm gonna write on the front. Alright, patient. Okay, at the front, and I can write a note right here. I wanted to make a book, but I forgot. But I can write a note here or around the card. Okay, so this is my completed card for today, day number 8. I think it's cute. I really like it. And so I hope you'll be able to create alongside me. Of course, it's just inspiration and you can run with it and do how you like to do, if that makes sense to you. Okay, I hope it does. Yay. All right, friends, I will see you tomorrow for day number 9. And please remember to go ahead and post so that we can love upon your posts in the Facebook group. Have a wonderful day. Bye. I almost forgot to put it on the tag. I was like, bye. Not really. Let's put it on our tag. A lot of persons, when I post the picture, they're like, oh, these are cute. They're not realizing that they're large. You really tell it's large when I'm putting it on the tag, but in the pictures, they don't look this large. Let's just reference here. Inches. This card is like 9 inches. Okay? 9 inches. See, stop right here. 9 inches. So they're large. Okay, I've had a couple of messages because when I take them in the picture they don't look so large, but they are actually supposed to be large, so you have a whole ton of space to do all the things. All right, friends, I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have yourself a blessed day today.